Well, once upon a time, this used to be the season opener before it fell victim to a pandemic reshuffling. But now Albert Park is back at the heart of the F1 calendar, so welcome to sun-kissed Melbourne for the Australian Grand Prix. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Crabb lines up on pole position, and O'Neill completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Sainz, Tsunoda, Stroll, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Norris, Zhou, Ocon, Bottas, Magnussen, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far. OK, clear. Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Gap to your teammate behind is 9.3 seconds.
Might not have been the finest race in history, but there's no question it was a critical win. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top three finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.